Violence continues to flare in the Central African Republic despite an election that brought in a new government to the country in February. At times, the fighting is between Muslim and Christian militia, but in late November, two different groups tied to the Muslim Salaka militia clashed in the northeastern town of Breyer, leaving an estimated 85 people, civilians rather, dead, 80 wounded and 13,000 people displaced. VOA's Zach Badoff has more.
Salamatu Abubakar lives in this makeshift refugee camp. She arrived here in late November after fighting broke out in her neighborhood. Fighters came to her house and robbed her.
I'm scared because I have nobody to help me and I'm a bit blind. So I'm scared about the future.
A mother of 8 children, she's afraid to return to her neighborhood. But here, she said, there's not enough food or blankets.
You can see my kids sleeping on the floor without blankets. I have nothing to cook. I have nothing. I'm worried about getting by.
About 5,000 people live in this camp. Jean-Louis Banda Dumba says he was the first to arrive. A former fighter, he turned in his gun as part of demobilization efforts. He fled to the camp in November seeking protection after militants threatened to kidnap him for putting down his weapon.
I'm just telling them that I'm just here to avoid problems, not to betray anybody. I don't want to take any risk to my life by leaving here. I gave up my weapon for peace.
Dumba said people are here because their neighborhoods are still insecure. But he said they need more help from humanitarian organizations. 8 organizations are trying to fill the gaps.
So still a lot of needs here on the site and in the neighborhoods. So people have access now to water and sanitation and hygiene, but still needs apparently in terms of shelter, in terms of access to food.
In terms of medical, there was need in terms of for patients who are having malnutrition, but also there was need of pregnant women preventing disease in those camps. Plenty of cases of diarrhea, respiratory disease, plenty of cases of malaria. This is also the direct result of the fighting.
He said it's tough for his team to do its work.
Security situation was really very complicated. It meant it was difficult to move around. All the shops were closed, and there was plenty of soldiers around the town, everywhere.
Civilians told VOA that the roughly 250 UN troops in Bria did nothing to stop the fighting, although the UN mission reports its troops patrol the city and have taken steps to protect refugee camps. Zach Badorf for VOA News, Central African Republic.